What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for another Sunday night of shenanigans. It's good to see everybody. I'll run through the hellos real quick like. First in tonight was Mr. Victor C. Welcome, my friend. Miss Carol coming in with her classic. Good to see you, Carol. Dix, good to see you, Juanita. Stefan White, good to see you, sir. Hola from Spain. Eugene, always a pleasure. Mr. Dennis Bionic Bigfoot's in the house. I'll be darned. Uncle Smiley, welcome. Master Aquatics, Mr. Eduardo, good to see you. Dave O, good to see you. And Linda Worth, welcome. So we got through them quick. So Danny and I spent the whole day on the boat yesterday.
Yep.
This morning I came in and was somewhat motivated, got 3 or 4 tanks done during my member stream, and then I lost motivation after that, and Danny and I fell down the binge watching of Deal or No Deal Island Edition. So we watched like 6 episodes of it and literally got done with one right before we got on here. And we will probably indulge in another 3 before we go to bed.
Was not what I had intended to do today.
3G, welcome to the stream. Professional Fish Tanks, welcome. Long Family Shore, welcome. Scotty the Fish Freak, welcome.
Thank you. So, yeah, Ken added a whole lot of fish to this tank behind me. That's the one you put in, right?
Probably put about 75 to 100 longfin and regular albino bristlenose in there.
Yeah.
And I still don't even look like I put a dent in the tank I was taking them
and
out
it
of.
looks like you hardly put anything in here. I don't know where they're all hiding.
In that tank for them. One thing I've noticed since I started putting everybody in that tank, those fish truly fear me. I come to the tank and they battle. It's gonna be a real fun time for Fishtoberfest getting those bad boys caught.
It is true, because like when I come down to turn on the light in this tank, the fish go phew.
Well, the reason is because there's guys that have been through the whole cycle. They didn't happen to sell at the table and got put back in there, so they know what to expect now. And they're telling all their friends, dude, you're going to get picked up by these ginormous people all day, big eyeballs staring at you. And
you think they have these long conversations?
Susan Moore, good to see you, Susan. Dennis Christensen, hello.
I'm like super hot.
It is humid here. I think it's because we've been laying in the AC for the last 2 hours.
Probably.
So yesterday we went out with some friends of Danny's, or they're my friends too. We had a great time with Joe and Sharon, and then their boy Richard.
Yes, he preferred to be called. I've always called him Ricky, and I've always referred to him as Little Ricky. Well, Little Ricky used to come up to my shoulders, and little Ricky's like 6'5".
Yeah, I have to look up. I don't have to look up to many people, and I'm looking up to Little Ricky. Little Ricky ain't a proper name for him anymore.
So then I'm like, what do you think, Ricky? And he goes, I prefer Richard.
But on a positive note, one thing that was awesome today, we were cleaning out the King Tiger tank and figured out we got a ginormous amount of babies in there this time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking we got like 35 to 40 fry now, which is awesome. So I will be taking those to Fishtoberfest. And then I also have, I want to say 8 to 9 RB lines. I lost count at 8 last night. So I know I got a bunch of those, and I've probably got 5 236 super whites. So I'm really looking forward to this Fishtoberfest. I've got a lot of cool stuff. I've got tons of abandoned gudgeons I'm going to be taking. And then all these plecos. The plecos are crazy. I mean, we've got probably at this point between the reds and the longfin and the albinos close to 500 bristlenose right now. So we are definitely going to start moving those out. If you are in the market for bristlenose, Kenny E will make you a screaming deal. I mean, I'm thinking, especially if you're buying 6 or more, I could make your head spin. If you're interested, just email us at daniken.aquatics@gmail.com, and I'll make you a screaming deal on some longfin, albino, or super red.
Yeah, we have quite a few super.
There's our email. And while I have that up, I know most of you have them already, but should you would like some Daniken stickers, we will ship them to you free of charge. You also can email us at daniken.aquatics@gmail.com.
Victor C. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's like so hot.
Hello, Victor C.
I need something to fan myself. I'm dying.
You know, what I'm trying to figure out, we had lots of fans. Where did they all go?
There are none in the house that I can find.
Did we have a tweaker come in and steal all of our fans?
I don't think that's what tweakers would come in and steal because they don't have electricity, kid.
Well, it's just you and me here. I didn't put them anywhere.
Oh, what happened? I have no idea.
Captain Wind, what's going on? Yes, Danny is too hot.
Bionic Bigfoot says I have too many of about 125 of them.
I kind of am excited about the 4th, Victor. However, my current employer is making us work the Friday after. So what normally 4th of July weekend means a nice long 4-day weekend, which my old place I know is doing a 4-day weekend, which is Fix Auto Portland. He always ties that in. I am definitely missing those boys because I got a lot of extra time off. I was out last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I almost should have took Thursday. I mean, I was burning up with a fever, and it was bad. So I got to work on Thursday and had to basically play catch up for Thursday and Friday, and I'm still not caught up. But so tomorrow will be a hectic day, and I'm sure Tuesday and Wednesday will be as well. And then I think it's just myself and one other service writer for Friday because the other 2 were smart and put vacation days in for the 5th. So now I know why they did that. They wanted their 4-day weekend. What's up, Mr. Peplin?
So I was running around feeding the fish last night, and everybody was just doing really good, swimming around, carrying on. So everybody's doing good in the fish house right now. There's nobody that's sick or out of sorts.
She said she drilled all the 10 gallons and just finished setting the last 2 up right before the stream. So it sounds like she's got that rack ready to rock.
Wow.
I hope it's as good to you as it was for us, Susan.
Yeah, for sure. Empire of Dirt says, hello, everyone. Need to hit the replay. I need to count some eggs.
Who's coming in?
Empire of Dirt Aquatics.
Oh, Jeff.
Jeff Kane. Oh my gosh. Bionic Bigfoot. I got AC and 2 20-inch high velocity fans, Kenny.
Nice. I'm going to get this place dialed in. I'm tired of this every summer and every winter. I'm going to get us some real heat and air. There's a lot of things I got to do to this old place to make it fun to be here.
Susan says, you guys have really high quality plecos. Yep. They're great.
Still no breeding out of the 397s, the leopard frogs, or the L82s yet, though.
Yeah.
And the one
the L82s are probably just getting about to the age where they can breed.
We got to get them in a bigger tank, though, to make it happen, I think.
Yep.
I need to get that blue dream or blue diamond tank broke down, get those blue diamonds in another tank. And then I can set that one up. But first I'm going to have to do some serious finagling in there, because that is the room I wasn't really doing my measuring correctly. And I didn't think that, you can't put anything else through that door now, because I won't be able to put a 75 through because I got a 55 blocking it.
Yep, that's true.
So what I'll probably do is not break them down, but get those 4 tanks moved so we can move that entire stand.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I think I'm going to have to move the ones that I think the 2 stands there, the one as soon as you walk in and the one on the far wall away from there, are both going to have to be moved, because I think I jacked this fish or wife. I mean, it's no brainer. My wife wins every time.
Aww. And Victor C., did you have a discussion about discus lately? Yes. We were talking about that.
We talk about discus daily, Victor C. We want to get what we've decided on the discus now is we're going to set up the 125 tall in her office, and that is where the discus are going to. Well, actually, she gets a choice between a 125 tall, a 180, or another 135. I have 2 acrylics and 1 glass tank. The glass tank is the 125 tall, which for a planted tank would probably be the most righteous, because then you get plants growing 3 feet tall, would be awesome.
Yes, but then there's.
But that choice is hers. But when all this rearranging and all this stuff is going on, at the end of the tunnel, will have a very nice peacock set up again. It's either going to be peacocks or the predatory hops, which I'm kind of leaning towards the predatory hops because I've always loved them. That's where I can get into my Malawi eye biters and my electric blues, and maybe even get myself a gar or 2. I don't know yet.
Eugene says, you too, Daniken, are making me feel fine, because I took a whacking bad bump to the back of my head today. That's not good. Did you go to the doctor? Be very careful of a concussion. Stem Pittman says, it must be cool that you both love it. My wife could care less, but she is supportive. See, and that's the best way to be.
Stan, I will tell you, yes, it's cool that we both love it, but there's times it's challenging, like when there's empty real estate and we're trying to decide what we're going to put in it. She has her ways, I have mine. So it does create a little animosity sometimes. Oh my God. If Ken, what did it say? You see this?
I'm picking Ken in the
Deadpool. Deadpool. So Danny, should you
if you should get sick, there's a list up to court you. Is there a list up to court you?
Oh, damn, son, at least wait till I'm done.
So yes. Do you get concerned with the tank size and the strength of your stands on a 125 gallon? Well, the stand that we have for the 125 tall was built specifically for that tank. I would actually feel more comfortable with a 125 gallon stand that we built, because we build them to support that kind of weight. So I never really worry about the stands being able to hold 125 gallon. So I just would make sure that it's really super sturdy.
Be all actuality, I would be less concerned about the stand failure as much as I would the seals on the tanks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The seals in the tanks give me more sleepless nights than the actual stands.
Well, and to be honest, we've had so many more mishaps where things go wrong with the tank and the seals going, and we've never had a problem with the stand. So,
well, we had one that was getting close, but we corrected it before it became an issue.
which one was that?
That one was in the other room where I flooded it like 6 times. And
oh, that
remember,
one. Yes.
Yes.
Like
this. And then your old stand for your 75 was getting close too. In your office.
Oh, yeah. That one too.
That was probably going to
But neither one of those were built well.
I'm almost 100% sure that
and technically neither one of them was supposed to be a fish tank stand.
No.
So
Danny and I, when we were in the motivated mode, I mean, we were averaging 5 to 10 tanks a week we were setting up.
Yeah. And
like every time we came back from Guppus, oh shoot, we got these new, let's set up a tank.
Oh, I have a 20 gallon. I need to go buy an end stand. I would buy night stands at the Goodwill store. Those always work perfect. And you can store stuff under them.
Right now, our biggest issue with all the different things we've had to do in the last 2 years, the garage, losing that, we didn't realize how important that storage we had above the garage was. I mean, we had a lot of stuff up there.
Yeah, that was a little surprising.
All that space, that real estate up there where we used to store stuff. Then the main area we were storing all of our fish supplies upstairs, that thing is what got wet and ruined. So we had to take that to the dump. So right now we have stuff all in dismay. That's why we haven't had anybody over. We got stuff everywhere. In this place, we look like hoarders at this point. We really do. It's crap everywhere.
He's not even kidding. We look like fish tank hoarding people. We have foods and medicines and all these
razor blades. And... So it'd be nice. Danny and I are intuitive enough to know we need to start working on that. So next weekend, we pretty much are already screwed because we have to go get eyeglasses. So we're not going to be able to get the boat out. Yeah. So I think we're going to spend some time around here getting some stuff dialed in finally. Because I would like to next Sunday maybe run an ad on Craigslist, start getting some of these fish moving again because we've got way too many plecos right now. And I don't think I can wait until September to start moving these plecos out.
Yeah.
That's the other issue with my job is it's now I'm working Monday through Friday, so I don't have a day I can go to the post office for my business. And that's a big factor. That's the other thing about that place I was working. They worked it right into my deal where once a month I could take a Monday leave at noon and didn't have to come back so I could take care of my business.
Mm-hmm. Sam Pittman says the fish crack house. Yes, with all the razor blades and everything. But, I honestly find them so effective for scraping off the algae on the front of the glass. And it takes the hard water buildup on the outside of the tanks off. And, I just use razor blades all the time.
If you have a fish house, you have to have razor blades. Yeah. So that way, when you finally had enough,
passing
one clean cut, done.
Yes, hoarders.
What's going on, Miss Lori?
So yes. But I think we're doing really good. Ken's been doing a fabulous job of breaking down tanks, moving fish, and doing all of that. So he's just been Superman with all of it.
I really am trying my hardest to make it so me and Danny will be in the same room, in that room she's in. Once I get everything dialed, I might even be nice and put an AC unit in down there so we can
That'd be so nice.
We got a lot of work yet. That tank stand behind her needs to be painted black, and we got to get those 2 tanks that are on it off of there into the back room with the pleco room, and then up the 300 will go on top of that. Not sure what's going to be the end game in that tank yet. I do like the fact my Brycons are getting huge, so they most likely will be one of the inhabitants. I just don't know what else I'm going to have in there. Although that is going to be our show tank behind us, so that's the only issue. I might even sell the 300. I'm not too sold on that tank yet. The reason I say that is because when that is up on stand, I'm going to have about this much space to do my tank maintenance.
Yeah. We may have to take this stand down, chop off the bottom part, and just make it shorter.
Yeah, but I still would like to make it where 240s could at least fit there.
Well, right now, you could have the tallest tank you want in there, and you're going to have plenty of room. So you could shorten it, especially if you want 40s under it, because they're not like super tall, because this is a 40 right behind my head.
Yeah, I figure 240s there and the 300, but it does need to be dropped quite a bit in order for us to maintain it. Yeah. But what I'd like to do is get the 135s on stand, and I want the top of that tank to be level with those tops of those tanks. So I'll need to do some finagling on where we're going to land so it looks aesthetically correct when we're done.
Your brother says, you beat Final Fantasy 16 yet, LOL, or did the fish kill time to play games?
We don't have time for games, to be truthful, Mikey.
Nope. Not anymore.
Well, Danny does. She plays Pokemon like
I do. So
she has time for games. I pretty much work the YouTube and then work on the fish tanks. That's my life.
That doesn't have to be his life. He's choosing to do that. You could go play Pokemon with me.
Never happening. What's going on, Sage? Good to see you.
Mike says that's not a game.
Benjamin Peters, welcome.
Oh, so Victor C wants to know how the red truck is treating you, Kenny.
I'm actually wishing I would have switched to a diesel a while ago. It makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
That truck shifts in the gears it's supposed to. I don't have to sit and play games with it. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. I put it on the tow haul mode. When we were coming down the mountain yesterday, I never even had to hardly brake. The diesel motor does all the work. It's got a diesel brake on it, so it's slowing the truck down when we're going down inclines. It's awesome. The only little oopsie I did find out, the whole reason I went with GMC, because I was sold on the Allison transmission. Since I've been out of the car business, I found out that GMC sold the rights to Allison. And I found out after all this fun and games and moving trucks and all this, I now am a proud owner of a GMC with a Ford transmission. 3G, thank you so much for the 99-cent super sticker. And Denny,
it is a boop boop. There, that was a good boop boop. I did it. I don't know where that came from, but it was a good one. But thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate it. Passing Wind says, wow, that truck would be perfect for the mountains of Florida.
I'm hoping that in the next few years I can fire up another fish fam tour is what I'm hoping. It's so much fun. Huh?
Does Florida have mountains?
Danielle, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of mountains back there.
Oh, I didn't even know there were any in Florida. I always figured it was all swampland.
Tennessee's got some gorgeous mountains.
3G says, nice, I got a good poop.
A good poop. There's nothing better than a good poop, right?
Oh, but yes, we had a Kensit on the boat yesterday.
Oh, God. Are you really going to bring this up?
Go ahead. Tell what happened.
No.
Ken ended up in the water.
Oh, yeah.
So
anyway, we're out fishing, and, we drift across the lake, and we get in. I put the motor back down and start and go back to the other side. Well, we got to the other side. We're getting close. Nothing. Click, nothing. So immediately I'm freaking out, not taking time to process. I jump in the water, going to figure out what's going on with this motor. We're doing another 20 minutes of figuring and stuff. And then I lifted the motor up and turned we did have an issue where I left it running last weekend when that guy attacked my wife. And so I'm thinking, oh, God, did I freeze this motor? And stern when it turned, and then it hit on me. The minute that happened, I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, yeah, Danny, put the thing in neutral. I had left it in gear, so it wouldn't turn on because it was still in gear, and I didn't catch it until I was this far up in water.
And there's stumps in the water and giant rocks, and he's trying to keep the back of the boat from coming in closer to shore.
Coming to shore, so.
Yep.
I couldn't believe it, man.
And our guest jumped into the water to help out. So him and Ken are just soaked.
It was cold. The water was only like 60 degrees, 61 degrees.
I think it was 64. And then there was wind, though, which made it way worse. When you're cold and wet, and then you've got this wind coming at you, and it was fairly warm up there, but not enough to be like, we all had sweatshirts on because there was enough of a breeze keeping everything cool. So thank goodness I keep a couple of extra really thick towels in the boat just for wet people. And I'm handing out the towels to Ken and my friend Joe, and they were trying to get dried off because they were just soaked. Stan Pittman says, Florida, where old Aquarius go to die. Oh.
Yes, I released the Kraken.
Your mic is buzzing. What, mine is? Okay, we'll pull it away. See if that
They're
helps.
probably hearing a fish tank behind you, one of the air pumps.
Could be. Susan Moore said, Danny, you're always prepared. I try to be.
Oh my God. You never said there was a question way to swimmer at work. I just call it a incident now.
That's so funny.
What's going on, Matt? Good to see you.
So the people we were boating with yesterday had never heard of a Kensident. Like, no. After that happened with the boat, I said, we have a name for this.
Yep.
So yeah, they were quite tickled with us having named the incidents that Ken seems to get us into. But luckily it was easily corrected, and we hadn't gone so far as to flag another boat down to try to haul us back to the docks. Nope, Eugene. Ken's really good about making sure we have enough gas in our vehicles.
We always have gas.
He one time had to walk to a gas station to get more gas when our car ran out. We'd been coming down off the mountain a different way, I think maybe from Multnomah Falls, And him and my cousin David hiked a couple of miles to a gas station. Victor C. Incident. That's funny.
Man,
Yes.
it's hot in this house tonight.
I'm doing better now. I don't know if the open windows and doors are starting to make it better, but it's getting better down here.
Nothing will be
Thankfully.
better than that nice AC'd room.
I think I need to run up to Walmart and get a fan first. Yep. So no, we don't generally run out of gas. Thank goodness. I saw a generator today for $700. I wanted to get it so bad. That's one thing Kenny and I really need to get.
Yep.
See, Susan Moore, so I'm not always prepared. I don't have a generator.
We plan to have one, though.
Before something bad happens. Because we don't want to lose our lovely plecos. For sure. And then I'm getting ready to do the rescape on the tank in my bedroom.
I officially dropped that video of the before, so now you'll see us starting to tear down. And I think all the inhabitants are going to go in the tank behind me. We figure this would be a good chill tank for them to be in. And
Yeah.
about the only thing I can't put in here are my albino cories. I don't want them to interbreed with my paleotises in here.
True. True.
So I could probably put them in with the Congo tetras. I think we have like 3 orange lasers in there.
I'd just love to get some more orange lasers.
They are a cool little Cory.
I'd like to get more from Stephanie if she's still breeding them. I think she said she was going to be breeding some of them again, but I don't know if she did or if she even still has them. Just good quality fish.
And shrimp.
Yeah, it's Stephanie with Aquaria Life. So, good fish. And then Ken wants to get rid of the blue diamonds or move them from where they're at in the...
And that makes room for our 75 for the L82s. Then I'll put a lot bigger pieces of wood and a lot bigger stuff in there with them. And then I probably will give them a few more plants in there as well.
Victor C. says, Kenny, how old is your Oscar?
This oldest Oscar in the house right now is probably 5 years old.
Is that the poor no-lipped one?
Well, the no-lipped one, the one that's up here, and our brother and sister. Remember, I got all 4 of them at the same time.
Mm. The no-lipped one's the biggest one. She's a good 12 inches.
She's a tough old goat. She's constantly fighting stuff.
Yeah.
But she always hangs in there.
Yeah, we got
the guys that are in these tanks up here are probably going to end up trying to decide what I want to do with these wall tanks.
We'd like to actually replace the tanks.
Yeah, we have to replace the tank. I mean, these have been up now 20 years. Almost.
Ken, 12 inches are normal, folks. When I say 12 inches, I mean 12 inches. Like, get out your ruler, measure it, 12 inches.
Goofball. Of course, when I'm telling her this is 12 inches, I mean it. I want her to not be afraid of 12 inches, Mike.
Whatever. Would you stop? Be good. Do not go there. Stop it right now.
least Victor C tries to keep it fishy.
Thank you, Victor C. What I'd really like to do at some point is get a male black nasty.
I just don't think we have any market for black nasties.
I don't care about the market. I want
Well, you should, because if they breed, we got to get rid of the 300 babies they're going to produce.
I don't have to keep them in the same tank.
Carol, 34 minutes.
We really tried to reverse that and put on the brakes there, Carol. You have to admit that was a really phenomenal effort to bring back. Goodness. So it's been a little bit weird too. I haven't had as much time to play with the tanks with my new job because my new job keeps me busy with work. Like I am always busy with work. So that's kind of put a damper on some of the fish tank cleanings and stuff that I could do. Like today, we just planned on kind of hanging out, doing some fish tanks, and then ended up getting caught up in Deal or No Deal Island. Carol Cox, you did try to deflect, but job, a new job. Well, kind of. I got hired in November into a new group supporting a new manager at a different level. It came with a nice big promotion and stuff. So yeah, new job.
Still the same company.
Yeah.
What's going on there, Mr. Alex? Good to see you. And then we got Richard Reynolds came in. Good to see you, sir. First class. What's going on? First class coming in with $1.99 super sticker.
With
Thank
the heart.
you so much, Anthony. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. So yeah, then Ken was talking about running up to Washington to go fish collecting with Alex one weekend.
We got to get this boy feeling good one of these days, man. He's been down and out for a little bit.
Yep. No fun.
He's been dropping some good videos. He dropped some from a fish room in San Francisco.
That was Pam Chen's.
I don't know if it was Pam's or whose was that, Alex? I think it was. Pam doesn't live in San Francisco. Pam lives in Southern Cal, don't she?
Yeah. I don't know where. Your brother says Tristan's becoming a partner next month.
Nice.
She's an accountant. Oh, Nathan Hovey says, hello, my fishy friends. Been babysitting an angelfish all day.
Stan, we don't normally collect plants. We're in Oregon, so I mean, I've never been big on plants, mostly the wife thing. Plus, there's just so many things that go wrong, in my opinion, with bringing a plant from the wild into your fish tank. There's who knows what kind of critters are on it.
Well, we even found that with some of the plants that we brought in that I was growing out and acclimating to become, because they were kind of grown mostly out of water, so they weren't immersed plants to begin with, so I was converting them to immersed. And when I put those plants into this one tank, I had one tank that I was using to do that in, all these weird creatures started inhabiting this tank. They're really weird, and they get really large. So I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're nematodes or what, but we should do a video on that someday, Ken, on those
Yeah.
weird. But anyway, they came in on plants. What I've done since then, and I learned this after that happened, is to put a whole bunch of alum in the water. And then that kills all the parasites or anything that might be coming in on your plants. So,
Just got to make sure to rinse that stuff very well before you put it in the tank.
yeah. But it works really good. It kills snails and all kinds of stuff. So, first class fish says seltzer water dip is the best I found for a dip. It doesn't harm the plant.
Oh my God!
You aren't killed. What?
Says as soon as I'm negative from COVID, we'll go collecting. Just what I'm talking about. The poor guy can't catch a break, man. I turned Pam's. It will be edited soon, and the video day was AFA Aquascape Shop in San Francisco.
Oh,
First
okay.
in the U.S. in 2004. Love you guys. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Alex. Greatly appreciated. Hope you get the feeling better, man.
Yeah, I didn't know you had COVID. That's terrible.
That is the one thing that I will say. If you go to the fish events, it does tend to happen. It's only because so many people are coming from all over the United States to go to these fish events.
He says caffeine and nicotine will also kill most pests. Yeah, but how do you know you got enough caffeine in there? But I found that the alum worked really well. So that's kind of my go-to, and it's super cheap. So I got it off of like Amazon or something, and it just was not expensive, and it worked really well. And then I put it in there for like a day or two, and then I transfer it over into regular water, and I rinse it as I put it in. There was one time I got some plants from somewhere, and I put it into the tank, and all these little teeny tiny white worms exploded out of it. It was the weirdest thing. But the fish went bonkers over those little worms. First Class Fish says, just don't use most dips on moss. Does it kill it? Probably. Uh-oh. It says, am I crazy, or do you all hear this weird noise sometimes when Danny's talking? Maybe that's the buzzing.
Or your sister you're playing with this.
No. It's pretty quiet down here. I don't understand it says I hear the buzz. I'm sorry, you guys. What should I do, Ken?
It might be me because I hear a buzz in this room somewhere.
But it isn't bad.
When you deal with fish people, you sometimes get fish. But I've got this new and approved mic that we will be going to eventually. That should filter out all the background noise.
I'm trying to see if I can turn it on and turn it off.
Well, here, the easy way is we mute you. Okay, is the buzz still there? Are we guys still hearing the buzz? Okay, it's in your room, honey.
Cave of Wonders says blame the fish.
Blame the fish.
Nathan Hovey. If you haven't seen the short I made about the guppy grass, you should. I have grass for days.
3G's not hearing a buzz either. So nobody's hearing a buzz.
Okay, I wonder if it went away. Maybe turning on and off the mic helped.
So they're saying your mic is. They think it might be your mic. I wouldn't worry about it, honey. You've got 15 minutes left of the stream. Don't obsess with it.
Well, I hate to be annoying. I don't know what oakens are. Since oakens like it and in high concentration, it kills everything. Oh, Alan. Okay, here we go. Alan. Well, I've used hydrogen peroxide on the plants, and every time I do use it, it like kills my plants. So I don't know why that's happening.
Yes, Danny's laugh broke the mic. That's it, Stan. You broke the code, man.
That's okay. I'm so sorry. I gotta go figure out what's going on with my expensive headset.
It might just be the connection tonight, honey. I wouldn't stress on it.
I don't know.
I need to work on getting that thing set up next weekend. I'll work on it in the morning, maybe test it on my member stream.
Okay.
Let's go down, Stephen P. Good to see you.
He says, I'm late. But you made it.
Ed's so funny. He texted me. He goes, Kenny, I'm sorry, buddy. I won't be there tonight. I said, it's okay, Ed. He goes, no, I just want to let you know I'm going to the movies.
Aw.
Yeah, we're going to have look at these guys, these little hams. Come over here pimping me for some food. Look at them.
They are the beckonest little cardinals I've ever had.
Oh, there's
and they're not too afraid.
There's a couple of the sharks, too. Jay Oliver is in Guppy's. Been a member for 38 months. Wow.
It says, hey.
Thank you so much there, John. Hope you're having a good evening. That still doesn't seem real to me. We've had members for over 3 years now.
I know. That's crazy.
Speaking of members, you know what? We should shout them out while we're thinking about it. I got to get high tech one of these years and actually get. Okay, why are you on here? They stole my Google from me. The stupid Edge has hijacked my stuff again.
Yes, please hit the like button. I love those cardinals too. Those are the prettiest, biggest, healthiest cardinals I've ever had.
We got those from Redfish Bluefish, who is no longer
selling
he decided
fish.
to, which I got to give the guy credit. He took a camping trip with his kid and said, you know what, I've been missing this for too long. And his goal is to spend a lot more time with his son now, which I think that's cool. Oh, 1 million views. It's telling us, congratulations, 1 million views.
Do we get a plaque?
I don't know what we get for that. All right. So IKI Ku Klux Official is one of our members. Thank you so much. Little Hassini, thank you so much. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? These are subscribers. Hold on.
I was going to say, those are not ringing a bell.
Kensident, reading my members. I'm saying they're going to go through all my subscribers. That would have took us a while. Foxy Fish has been a member for 25 months. Atkins Nature Aquariums has been a member for 26 months. Susan Moore Guppy's been a member for 20 months. Fantastic Freaks has been a member for 35 months. Next month he'll have 3 years. That's awesome. Al Wet Sox been a member for 15 months. June Only Oscar's been a member for 25 months. Empire of Dirt, Mr. Jeff's been a member for 11 months. Fatherfish has been a member for 22 months. Roland Holtz, my good fishing buddy, Roland, has been a member for 40 months. And then we have SE has been a member for 40 months. That's S. Now he's putting an E on it. I haven't seen Old Les in a while. I hope to see him soon. Fishtery, my good friend Alex, has been a member for 29 months. Ricky De La Hoyas has been a member for 18 months. Chattanooga has been a member for 39 months. Stephanie Dominguez has been a member for 26 months. Bates and Genetics has been a member for 37 months. Alexander Engelhard has been a member for 20 months. Window Liquor number 5 has been a member for 22 months. Lonnie, a.k.a. Looney Tunes, has been a member for 21 months. Maria Z has been a member for 22 months. Melissa Jeswald's been a member for 26 months. Science Gal Fishing has been a member for 29 months. DD's Fish Den's been a member for 30 months. Stephen P. Awkwardness has been a member for 31 months now.
What's okay? What happened, Kenny?
I'm all right. Oh, Patty Petite Takes has been a member for a
What
long
is
time.
going on?
Patty's name was on here. It just kind of,
I'm sorry.
Beta Gal and Guppies. Sorry, guys. This is supposed to be fun. Lisa has been a member for 40 months. S has been a member for 34 months. Depths Unknown's been a member for 35 months. Redfish Bluefish has been a member for 38 months. What did I do with it now? It went away. Peplin Creek Aquatics.
Thank you, Longshow family, for the $4.99 super chat.
Thank you so much, Long family. Jay Olivers and Guppies has been a member for 38 months. Carol Cox has been a member for 39 months. And Peplin Creek Aquatics has been a member for 40 months. Thank you guys so much for your memberships. I can't tell you how much it means to me and Danny.
Yes.
And we prefer that you stay around.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
I need to get a hold of Patty's sister. I mean, obviously, she'd only be paying for a membership from the other side.
Yes.
She always made sure to somehow influence the stream. She did it again, even after death. Love you, Patty.
Longshow family says Patty's still a member of Fish Fam.
Yep, she always will be.
And Alex says, pour some tank water out, Pam.
Yes.
Go with the flow aquatics. Low.
Yeah, I'm really anxiously wanting. That's the next two that I really want to get breeding are my leopard frogs and our L82s.
Yeah.
My leopard frogs are definitely of age now. They're all. I found a really nice female in this tank upstairs that I had missed. So she's down there finally. And I mean, she's already filled with eggs. So I'm hoping she goes down there and works her magic on a male and gets some stuff going for us down there.
Yeah, I want to, the ones I will be super excited to see babies from are the 082s or 082s. Those are gorgeous fish. They're a little bit longer than regular plecos or the bristle noses, but they're so pretty. Those spots are just stunning on them. And I saw 3 of them in caves this morning, all right in a row next to each other. It looks so pretty.
Yeah, I've seen
tail
them.
spanning.
There is one pair in there that he keeps trying to get her in there, but the females seem to be pretty ornery with this breeding group. I've watched them. They always manage to get out of the caves. They're not being trapped.
Which I don't know how they do it. Maybe I need to make the caves a different shape.
No. When she's ready, she'll go in there.
Aw, Sam Pittman says, knew the fish fam never found Patty. I feel a little cheated the way everyone talks about her.
Patty was someone that always livened up the streams. She always,
Absolutely.
She always made them interesting. She always had something, sometimes not always appropriate, but funny to say. Patty was the one that, whatever came here, came out here. She did not have a filter, and that's what we all loved about her.
Ben Sharp says, made it! Hope everyone had a great weekend. Yes.
It isn't adding all the months subbed. Oh, well, just check. 41 months total. So, Alex, what's that? Oh, because your card. I know you were one of my originals, Alex.
Yes.
I just wanted to shout you guys out. I got to get better about that. My members, I have a main crew. I call it the Ultimate 10, or they're for every member stream, no matter what. So very rarely do they miss. Hello, June.
Victor C says, thanks for live streaming. Happy 4th of July. Yes.
Happy 4th to you. Hope you'll have a good one. I think Danny and I have already decided. I mean, 4th of July is what I call the second amateur night.
Yeah.
I darn sure don't plan to be on the water because I know there will be a lot of people drinking and being foolish on the water this weekend. So keep the boat at the house, and her and I might do something, extremely close to home, but I don't plan to be on the roads either because, again, a lot of folks feel a little liquid courage and do silly things that I just don't want to put Danny and I in danger's way.
Yeah.
We'll create our own fireworks.
Thanks for that, Kenny. Alex says, we'll be your 2 live crew.
Yeah, they haven't done it since that time, Mike. My brother mentioned one year when he was living with us, we were all out for 4th of July festivities and came home to our neighbors hosing down our roof because they had set our roof on fire on our home. And we had all wood shake roof. It could have got real ugly if they weren't paying attention.
Mike says, so Ken is cooking Thursday? No, we don't cook much.
I do need to do a pretty good. I still got some walleye I need to cook. It's time to be cooked. We need space in the freezer for the new fish we're catching.
Ethan Hobie says, just don't poke an eye out, Kenny. Whips World says, just got home. So sorry I missed the show, but I'll catch the replay.
Hey, man, I heard about the weather you're having back there, man. I'd be outside too. If I wasn't in here, that's where I would be. Promise you.
Your brother says, I still have everything for Rossi's, LOL.
Mike, did you see the weather report coming? It's going to be in the 90s next weekend. Actually, starting the 4th, it's going to be 90.
Big Steve's Glass Box Creation says 4th of July has always been a historically bad holiday for me, almost always because of alcohol and fireworks were involved. Now that I act like a grown-up, I get in less trouble.
Oh, believe me, my cousin and I used to raise some serious cane with fireworks. We used to get nuts with fireworks. Our family show back in Illinois would last. I mean, it's just guys bringing fireworks to shoot off like over an hour, easy over an hour. Yeah. And that's just constant lightning. Then as we got older and more money coming in, then they get more and more and more extravagant. We had some couple near misses.
But thank goodness nobody.
Yeah, Mike is Arkansas Hall.
You go to Arkansas and get massive amounts of fireworks. Yeah, I mean,
they're all like, you sound like you're in a war zone when they go off.
Yeah, big stuff. But Ken, we're over time.
Whoops, I didn't even have time to see if George is going. Well, guys, check and see if George is going. If not, go where you wish. We appreciate you showing up and hanging out with us for an hour. Thanks to all the moderators keeping us safe. Thanks to all the super chatters and the members. You guys help us pay for this mess we've got here. And then, of course, thanks to all of you that are sitting here right now and lasted a whole hour with us. Greatly appreciate you all. Anyway, we'll catch you next week, same time, same place. And if you're a member, come to a member stream. We usually talk a lot more fish in those for some reason. I don't know how that happens, but there's great fish keepers that come to it already. A lot of breeders. We sometimes get into breeding conversations, whatever. You never know where that chat's going to go, but it's a little less formal. I don't have to behave as much because it's not a monetized stream. So you'll see the real Kitty on our member stream. So if you are a member, feel free to tune into that. That's every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. What'd you look at me like that? Anyway, fine, guys. I'm getting to look. Peace out. Thanks for coming. As always, love your fish. Later.